I am 26 years old and I have no friends. For this video I was inspired by Myra West. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but she did a video on how she's 21 and she has no friends, and this video blew up. She got like over 1 million views on this video. In the video she's talking about a little bit about her anxiety issues and her life story, and now I'm so nervous because I also have social anxiety, which I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm sweating like a pig. This has been always a difficult topic for me, and I think I'm not the only one who struggles with social anxiety, but people don't really talk about it. Oh my god. So jumping into the topic, why I am 26 and have no friends. Well, all my life I was feeling that like, why should anybody like me or talk to me, and why should they want to be friends with me? I went to an international school, and the children were moving very often, so they didn't stay for long. So I lost a lot of friends that I had in primary school. I didn't really talk to everyone in the class. This is such a broad topic for me and I don't know where to start, because it started when I changed from a Polish school to the international school, and I didn't know English at all, so they just threw me into the class with children speaking a different language and I had no idea what they were talking about. And there was this one friend that I thought she was my friend. She was Polish, so she kind of helped me, but later on she was very mean to me, and she was like aggressive, and this really shifted my consciousness, and I thought I was stupid and lame and didn't deserve any friends. Every time I would drive to school, well, my mom would drive me to school, I would get panic attacks and I would sit on the toilet for very long. I would sweat, I would get shivers, I would be really cold and really warm at the same time. I would shake, and I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal. I didn't think that everyone went through stuff like that, but I thought it was normal for me, so my parents also didn't really see any problems, and they were rather concentrated on themselves, so I also felt excluded from everything we did together. I was just there. They did their stuff and I was just like the third wheel, or I don't know how to say what it's called in English. This is so stressful, and I don't know why. Actually, I don't really know one language perfectly, because a long time I spoke English and not Polish, but then half of my life I spoke only Polish, so I am just like mixed with two languages that I don't know perfectly. Also, I am not really experienced in talking because I don't talk to people. I don't have friends, so I don't talk to people. The only person that I speak to is my mom, and I always get confused with words and I forget many words. And okay, I'm just not good at talking. So I started YouTube to push myself and learn how to speak and get better, so I could maybe find some friends. So today when I got inspired to the video, I was thinking why I have social anxiety and why I had depression when I was younger. And I realized it's because I didn't get the attention from my parents that I needed, and also everything I did wasn't good enough. So I always felt that I was a failure, and my dad always told me that, which I don't blame him, because he wanted best for me, and I understand that now, and he didn't know another way to treat me. But very important thing to remember is that, like, when you're an adult, you won't understand that when you're a child, but when you are older and you can think about it, how other people treat you, it's not important. It doesn't determine if you're worthy or not. And also the important thing is to love yourself, and that's how I actually kind of got rid of my anxiety, like not 100%, but most of it. The speaking part is difficult, so if you would like a video on how I got rid of my anxiety and my depression, just leave a comment down below. I would be really happy to share with you my story. This is so awkward. So some other stuff that I experienced was, I really didn't want to leave my house. I was scared that people would look at me and judge me, and every time I saw somebody laughing, like in the bus or on the street, I thought they were laughing at me. And also when I was driving a taxi, like in a taxi, I wouldn't move. I would be too scared to move because I didn't want the taxi driver to hear me, which is just so stupid when I think about it now. But that was my reality, and this is so scary. Also, walking on the street and passing someone else, a stranger, it's like, oh my god, should I look at him? No, look down. No, maybe take your phone and start texting, or I don't know, just look at him and maybe smile or say hello. No, don't say hello. That's what was going on in my mind, and it's kind of better now. I don't really, I try to smile to strangers when I pass them on the street, but yeah, it's still kind of awkward. So the reason I have no friends is because most of my friends, well, yeah, they moved to another city or another country, or I have also friends that I know only through internet, so we never even met in real life. So it's also different when you're texting, but I was always so nervous even texting, or when I wrote a comment on Facebook on someone's post. I would do that really rarely because I would get so nervous that when somebody replied in like a little negative way, I would delete the comment instantly because it was just too much pressure for me. There's this story when I was 14, I think, or 13, I was dating this guy. He was older than me, and it was in the summer, so there was no school, and we met really often then, and every time before we were hanging out, I would get so nervous and I would sit on the toilet for like 2 hours before the meeting because I was so nervous, and I thought I had stomach issues. I didn't really think it was because of my anxiety. I didn't know I had social anxiety until I was maybe 20 something. I stumbled upon it on the internet, and also the girl that I said before, she also made a video and about the anxiety, and she said that she also didn't know she had anxiety until she was like 17 or something, and also she found it on the internet. So I read the symptoms and I was like, okay, that's me. That's what I'm struggling with. And also some other weird things I was reading, like psychology stuff, and it also fit my symptoms. So I discovered this whole thing about myself. I did go to psychologists, and they didn't really see anything wrong with me. And when I was older, I also went to one psychiatrist, and he said, oh, come on, you're just overreacting, just stop. So that wasn't helpful at all. I am 26 and I didn't even have a real job. I worked at my parents' restaurant for 2 months. I worked in their other company. I was cleaning for 2 months. I was working in a horse stable for a couple of weeks. And like a real job was in a pet shop. Pet shop? Is that correct? It sounds weird. And I was actually on medication, so I was drugged. And that's why I could handle people and selling stuff to people and being around people, because I was just in a different world, in a different reality. The first time I took the drugs, I was cleaning my apartment and I was vacuuming, and I realized I'm just like a zombie or something. No emotion, I was just vacuuming, staring at some stuff. I felt like I don't care about life and everything is just what it is. So actually this helped me to speak to people normally, but I didn't want to take any more medication. I don't like to take medication at all, so even when I'm sick, I don't take anything. Oh my god, this video is such a mess. I would like to be myself, but well, I don't know if I'm myself in this video. I hope that's not me because I'm so awkward and I'm sweating all the time. My god. Yeah, social anxiety sucks. Or anxiety of talking. Or I don't know. I don't even know if I covered everything about the friend thing. This will be such a long video to edit. You can't even imagine. Because I can't talk like straight, like steady and quick, and oh gosh, I'm fighting the demons inside. I wonder if you can really see that I'm stressing here, because most of videos that say about social anxiety and being shy or something, you never see that the person is shy actually. So oh, also, I don't have a driver's license because I'm too scared to sit with a person that I don't know and drive with cars around me, and oh my god, this is so stressful. I can't even think about it. I also feel that when I would drive, I feel that I won't see everything and I would just do something wrong. Phew. Also, I don't really leave the house that much because I don't have friends and I don't like to go out alone. So I'm just here alone in this small apartment, mostly with my toddler. I try to go out with him, like to the playground, and so he will play with some children. So he's pushing me to go out and socialize more. But without him, I would just sit here and stay sad, alone. To picture it better for you, I don't go out for like 6 years, I think. I'm just sitting at home. Also, there was a situation 6 years ago. My parents split up and it was a mess and I got really depressed. I felt really bad and I cut from the people in my class and from school. I actually had a boyfriend back then, and it was just the two of us. Because of me, he cut off his friends, and so he was just with me all the time. And okay, that's stupid, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, so long. Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't have a plan for this video. I feel so embarrassed now after this. Well, oh gosh. I really have trouble talking. If you have any tips or you struggle with this stuff, just please comment down below so maybe we can talk and if you can relate, give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe for more content. I make actually art videos, but I guess I will do more videos talking about my depression that I had, because I don't have anymore, and I can talk about that. And also I can talk about my spiritual journey, and also I can talk about many things, really. But if you also have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments. And I guess this is it. And I am connecting with all of you struggling with this, and I really wish I could help you. So maybe in my next video I will give you some tips that helped me a lot, because it was really bad. When I think about it now, how I used to act and feel, it's like 180 degrees. Difference in my behavior and how I feel inside, and how I act and interact with other people. So okay, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.